Have you ever read a book that makes you think of something else? If so, that book inspires you. Books inspire me to think about magic tricks. It's what I do. So I guess that means my magic is brought to you by books. Hey there, I was reading the book Houdini The Amazing Caterpillar by Janet Pedersen. It's one of my favorite books because it's about a caterpillar that does magic tricks. Oh yes, you should see how he makes a leaf disappear. And you should read the book to find out more about his amazing journey from caterpillar to butterfly. But there's one other thing I want you to know about the name of Houdini the Caterpillar. That's also the name of a very famous magician from years ago. His name was Harry Houdini. You can find books about Harry Houdini in your library as well, and you'll find that his most famous magic trick was called metamorphosis. Find out what the word metamorphosis means and see how it relates to a caterpillar and a butterfly. So there's a little hidden treasure for you to find out more about. Now, of course, you know that I love to be inspired by books to create magic tricks, and I happen to have one for you today. In my case, my caterpillar is named Fred. Would you like to hear his story? Well, of course you would. It's the story of Fred, the magical worm. He loved to sing and do a dance called the silly giggle squirm. Little by little, Fred began to change. His actions were, to say the least, a little bit strange. From the hole in his head, he began to make a string and formed a bag for him to live. It's a very lonely thing. Wrapped inside his bag, he never said a word. Hanging there, he looked just like a little cheese curd. Then one day we saw it, the slightest little twitch. The bag was bursting open. Fred had split a stitch. What happened next was magic for all of us to see. Fred was becoming all he was meant to be. With a wiggle here and a jiggle there, we watched in silent awe. Fred burst forth and spread his wings, breaking natural law. Whoa! Beautiful! Magical! That was all we could say. Fred became a butterfly as we watched that very day. So when you see a worm, remember what I said. You can change and be your best, just like little Fred. Hey, that's my story of Fred the magical worm. Make sure you check out the book of Houdini, the magic caterpillar. Find out more about him. And of course, as always, well, all of my magic is
Brought to you by books. Yeah!